going on? Aaron Chen here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this right now, you might be doing some research on this system right here. It's called the big profit system, okay? We make sales, you get paid, right? So you might see a website like this. In order for you to actually get to the site, you probably were shared a special link, a user ID. So it might look slightly different from this, but essentially this is the big profit system. So what I'm going to do is over the next few minutes, I will reveal the big profit system to you. And then by the end, you can decide whether or not you want to invest in the program or not, okay? So I'm going to give you a ton of details on what this is actually about. Now, this is created by a guy called William Foley, all right? Now, it is designed, or it looks like a high ticket postcard business, all right? Now, if you don't know what that is the way it works is kind of like this, right? So you will probably receive a postcard in the mail. And that postcard is going to send you directly to the big profit system, all right? Now, on the big profit system, they make a lot of really, really big income claims. They'll say stuff like, you can make $15,000 per month within 90 days. That's a huge income claim, all right? Now, it is possible to make $15,000 a month online, but to guarantee that's really, really tricky, and it does take a little bit longer for you to make up to that much money. It might take a little bit longer, 6 months, 12 months, 2-3 years, because this is a real skill. Okay, so very, very big income claims, and they have a lot of testimonials that are not real testimonials, unfortunately, right? So on their website, they use stock images of people making money, and that's not cool, right? I mean, look, if your program works and it's completely legit, all right, you shouldn't be using stock images of people on your website. So that's another thing, right? Now, how does it actually work? So let me break it down for you, okay? So in order for you to get involved in big profit system, you have to pay $280, all right? Now, $280 gets you a cloned website. That means you get a replicated website, which thousands of other affiliates also have. So that's the $280. Now, once you pay the $280, there are different levels that you need to invest into in order for you to make money, all right? So there's the $1,000 level. That means you have to pay $1,000, or you can join at the $3,000 level, or the $6,000 level, or the $12,000 level, or the $20,000 level. Yeah, exactly. So basically, it goes from $1, $3, $6, $12, or $20,000 that you would have to invest, and you can invest at different levels. And based on the level that you're at, you will make about 50% commissions depending on what other people buy into the program. Okay, now this is how it works. All right. You pay $280, you join at a different level. Now, what happens is as soon as you join at $280, you're going to get a phone call from what they call a coach, okay? This is a very old, high ticket strategy, right? Which is fine, by the way, but just understand that this coach is basically a highly trained salesperson to get you to upgrade to the different levels, all right? Now, if you do upgrade, right, then what happens is what they teach you how to do is they tell you, okay, so now what you have to do to grow this business is you have to buy postcard packages, and they're not cheap, all right? The postcard packages are between $360 all the way to $2,700. And what happens is they will mail these postcards out to you, to random people, all right, all over the US, okay, and different parts of Europe and stuff like that. And then these postcards will basically advertise the big profit system, okay, and it will lead people back to the big profit system. And those people will go through the same process again. They'll see the ad. If they want to buy, they pay $280. A phone rep will get on the phone with them and will call them. And basically, we'll try and upgrade them to another package. And then the circle kind of repeats itself. So this is basically a closed loop system. All right. Now, do you know what this is also called? This is also called a pyramid scheme. All right. Now, the reason why it's called a pyramid scheme is because there's no product. Right? The big profit system isn't actually selling a product. The product is the opportunity to make money. Now, if you look up the actual definition of a pyramid scheme, and I've been doing this for so long, I've been online now for 11 years. I've reviewed so many pyramid schemes, it's ridiculous, right? And a lot of them get shut down after a little while, right? The official definition of a pyramid scheme is if there is no product to buy. That means if they don't sell a service or a physical product or a digital product or something that you can buy separately from just recruiting people to make money, that is the definition of a pyramid scheme. Because if you don't recruit people into the business to make money, you're not going to generate any money because you're not really selling anything, right? There's no product to sell. Okay. Now, does that mean that you can't make money from big profit system? No, it doesn't mean that. You can make money from big profit system, and there are people that have made money from big profit system, but you have to ask yourself this question. Do you want to be in a business that's going to be here for maybe 6 months, 12 months, 24 months, 36 months? You don't know how long these guys are going to be around for. There have been so many businesses that I've reviewed in the past, like Mobe and other businesses where they were even more dodgy. At least Mobe had products, right? Big Profit System has no products at all. The product is just the opportunity to make money, because all you're doing is you're resending people back to Big Profit System, and then people are buying, and then they're getting a phone call and they're upgrading, and then they're just repeating that process, right? So that's the definition of a Ponzi scheme, okay? So eventually what's going to happen, and I don't know when it's going to be, it could be in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years time, the FTC is going to catch on and they're going to shut these guys down. That's how it always works online. All right. Now, because again, it's not a legitimate business model. But can you make money in the short term? Yeah, sure. I mean, there are people that are making money from these kinds of systems. There are a lot of postcard businesses out there where you make money for the short term, and you'll see them on social media. You'll see people posting their checks and they'll be like, yeah, I just got a whole bunch of checks today and stuff like that. And then after a year, you don't hear anything about them because they got shut down by the FTC. That's the whole thing, right? So the question that you need to ask yourself is, do you want to make the short money grab and be short-term minded and maybe make some money, a little bit of money in the short term, and you never know when your business is going to be pulled from under your feet? Or do you want to do this properly and build something for the long term? Okay, I would rather the latter. I would rather be in something, being built for the long term. And I know this because I've been in like 3 or 4 businesses over the last 11 years that were shut down because I didn't know any better, right? I didn't have anyone to tell me that these kinds of businesses are actually not legal, right? And they will fly under the radar for a little while, but eventually the FTC is going to catch on, okay? So just be careful, all right? Now, I'm not saying that you can't join Big Profit System and make money from it, but I'm saying that to me, it doesn't look like a legitimate business because there's no products. It's a closed loop system and it's just dodgy, The other thing as well is that you're investing a lot of money into the program. So in order for you to get started, at the minimum level, you have to join at 280. You have to buy a postcard package, right? Minimum $360, and you have to join at least one of the levels, so at least $1,000. So just to get started, you're already down $1,700. Otherwise, you can't even start this particular business. Okay, so ask yourself, are you willing to risk $1,700 minimum to start Big Profit System? And you don't even know how long these guys are going to be around for, right? The other big problem with something like this is they're not really teaching you any real skills. Think about it. You're not learning marketing. You're not learning to sell any kind of product you want. You're just selling their own program, which is called, again, a closed loop system, right? And you're just using their resources and you're crossing your fingers and hoping that these postcards are going to work and that these guys are going to stick around for a while. And as soon as anything happens to them, you're gone. You basically have to start from zero again because you didn't learn any skills. You didn't learn how to market. You didn't learn how to brand yourself. You didn't learn how to build any websites. You didn't learn how to generate leads. You didn't learn how to build a following online. You didn't learn how to market any products. You have no skills. They're not teaching you anything here. Okay, so for that reason, I'm going to give Big Profit System a 1 out of 5 because it's just not. I don't think it's something that you're going to do well with. Okay, can you make a bit of money in the short term? Maybe, if you're lucky. All right, but this is definitely not something that's going to be around for the middle to long term. I've seen systems like this get shut down, left, right, and center all the time. All right, so that's my review of Big Profit System. Take what you want from it. All right, but listen, if you're here right now, then maybe you're looking for a way to generate income online, right? I'm assuming that you're looking for information on Big Profit System because maybe you got a postcard in the mail, or maybe you saw it on social media and you can see people like posting their checks and you're like, hey, what's this thing about? And it's always like that. Whenever you get these, cash gifting or postcard type businesses, you'll see a lot of hype on social media for a little while and then they disappear because that's just the way they work, okay? But if you're here and you're like, Aaron, I want to learn how to make money on the internet. I want to learn how to make money from home. I just don't know how. I don't know what the business models are. I don't know what the options are. Listen, I've been around for a long time. I started in 2009. I've done everything from MLM to affiliate marketing to top tier sales. I've had a drop shipping business. I've done e-commerce. I've done survey websites, GPT websites. I've done so much, and I've reviewed hundreds of make money from home programs, right? So I know a thing or two with stuff that looks good and stuff that is in the middle and stuff that's just horrible. All right, and it wasn't until 2016 that I finally started to make profits online with something called affiliate marketing, and that's when you take a digital product, a real digital product, and you sell it to real people, all over the world that actually want that product. And when you connect them together and you just become a good connector, you generate a commission. Okay. So I started to generate lots of sales through affiliate marketing. I tripled my old corporate income in April 2019. I left my corporate job then, and I built my own business. I've been full-time since then, through the COVID and everything. And in fact, because it's 100% digital, literally tripled, quadrupled my business results. Just incredible stuff, right? And now I've got, hundreds and hundreds of students all over the world where I teach them how to do this skill of affiliate marketing, selling real products to real people, learning real skills, and they can do it from the comfort of their home. So if you would like to learn that, I've got a free workshop, absolutely free. You can check it out if you want. All you need to do is just click the link right below this video. It'll lead you to my website. On that website, make sure you enter your real email address, okay? Because I'm going to send you a training that's going to show you step by step how to do this properly, all right? And it might end up in your spam folder, so please check your spam folder. Sometimes email just ends up in spam these days, right? Watch the video. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it, right? Get the information. And look, if you really want to do this, there's going to be a way for us to work together, okay? But enjoy the free workshop. Really learn how to do this stuff. I would stay away from anything related to cash gifting or postcards, okay? Or anything where it's a closed loop system where you're only selling that system over and over and over again. There's no real product, because most of the time businesses like this don't stand the test of time and they get shut down, all right? So listen, I hope you enjoy this review of Big Profit System. I hope to see you on the next page, and take care.